All right, my power supply came in for my Kaypro project. This is a Meanwell device. That's the company's name, Meanwell. There's their logo right there. They've been in business quite a while. I've used their stuff before. It's good stuff. This is the RT85B. And so it's 5 volts and plus or minus 12. So it's a triple power supply. 5 volts at 8 amps, plus 12 at 3.5, and minus 12 at half an amp. And what's required, or what was the original power supply in the Kaypro was 6 amps, 3.5, 0.5. So it's a little bit better on the 5 volt side, and it's in compliance with the plus 12 and minus 12. So this is why everybody chose this one. The one that I have in right now seems to work okay, but it was for a different project and I still want to use it. And so this is going to be its replacement, and it meets all the specs. So it's going to mount vertically inside the Kaypro. There are some mounting holes here. It looks like there's some M3 press-in nuts for vertical stabilization. So yeah, let's get this inside. All right, I've unplugged some cables. Let's unplug these 2 cables. I don't think there's anything in the back right now. Yes, there is. What's holding us up? There we go. All right, so motherboard comes out. And this is the supply that we have in there. So we need to remove this one. Probably if I was smart. 1, 2, 3, let's see. This is the, okay, that was that one. These are all pretty self-explanatory. And if you're wondering why I don't just leave this in here, I had modified it with a nice switch on it. And so it was for a different project, and I want to keep it that way. But this is only 5 amps at plus 5 and only 2.5 amps at plus 12, so a little bit lacking. So now we have the good replacement. So let's go ahead and use it, put it to good use. All right, let's lower this into the machine. It will go down here. There we go. And it will end up right about there somewhere. Oh, this is the mounting side. Okay, well, I have to flip it upside down. This way it will mount. This side is just holes, so there's no screws there to mount to. All right. So now we need to flip this thing so we can figure out how to put screws in it. All right, I found some M3 screws, and we could put these 2 screws in here, and that's plenty. There's a 3rd screw that I could try to put in down here, but I would have to hog out a little bit of aluminum. And that thing is super lightweight, and those 2 screws are holding it in place just fine. So I say that's good for me. Good enough for IMSAI guy. So there we go. Power supply is nice and tidy right there. And yep, cabling looks good. I will probably need to make one change in the cabling when I get the GoTech. It won't use this particular type of connector that these do. We'll have to put an adapter over to the GoTech, which is kind of a 3.5-inch drive equivalent. This is for the motherboard. So yeah, this looks really, really good. Let's go ahead and put the motherboard back in and see if the supply actually works. All right, let's turn some power on here. And we're getting 5.03. Can you read that? 5.03 volts. There. And we're getting 12 and minus 12. Very good. So all the voltages are working. Let's see if it boots. And it boots. Okay, so power supply is all done.